Why don't you want Manjiro back in Japan?
I do not want Manjiro to come back because he knows too much about the outside world, and we do not want the rest of Japan to know about it. It will ruin our country and how our people trust their government.
Why do you not want the rest of Japan to know about other places?
Because we don't want the power to be taken away and lose control of Japan.
But don't you want more information from the outside world?
Yes, but it's risky. Allow someone who has seen it because then he would tell about what he saw. It would ruin our economy, and with new people and society, everything will change, and politically people wouldn't trust us anymore.
Why do you think that the Shogun doesn't want you back in Japan?
Because they don't want me to tell the rest of Japan what it's like in America and other countries. The people would lose trust in the government.
Why do you want to go home?
I want to be with my family because they're all I have left. But since my father died, I've been provider because my older brother is not fit to work.
How do you provide and what wasn't?
I provide food, clothing for my family the best I can. I did jobs. I went with a friend who was willing to help for fish until storm hit and we were at draft.
What happened when you got lost at sea?
After we got lost at sea, we ended up on the island named Torsma, and while we were stranded, we ate these large white creatures. We spotted a ship heading this way and we tried to wave it down. They sent little boats over to rescue us from the island.
Who were the people that rescued you and who was their leader?
They were big, ugly, long-nosed barbarians, but they acted in kindness and concern for us, so we had no choice but to trust them and get on their ship. But there was a captain named William A. Wiltfield.
What happened when you were rescued from the ship?
The sailors hunted for whales and other sea creatures, and we were at sea for 5 months. They gave us some clothing for us to wear and food and shelter. Their ships were big and carried dozens of people.
Where did you land and what happened there?
We landed in Honolulu, Hawaii, and the captain of the ship sold whale oil there, and my friend and brother stayed there with the king.
Then what happened next?
We headed towards America, and the captain took me in as a second man until we went to America. America has no feudal system, and you can wear whatever you like. They have different way of writing and speaking.
Who were the people that rescued you and who was their leader?
They were big, ugly, long-nosed barbarians, but they acted in kindness and concern.
Who were the people that rescued you and who was their leader?
They were big, ugly, long-nosed barbarians,